She effed up. Nancy Pelosi effed up January 6th. Now she's trying to backtrack, claiming revisionist history. All you MAGA supporters, you're engaging in revisionist history. So this is at the New York Post, via Fox News, via CNN, via MSNBC, wherever you can find this thing. And it has just exploded all over social media. Now this surrounds a 40-second clip that was shot by her daughter, Alexandra Pelosi. And Alexandra Pelosi was working on an HBO documentary. So this was going to be part of that documentary. And it's a scene where they're whizzed away in a car, away from the Capitol, in the getaway vehicle. And as they're whizzing away in the getaway vehicle from the Capitol, Nancy Pelosi is reaming out her Chief of Staff, Terry McAuliffe. So it says here, as rioters stormed the seat of Congress, Nancy Pelosi, Democrat from California, 84 years old, by the way, fumed about the lack of quote-unquote accountability and accepted responsibility for a lack of security ahead of former President Donald Trump's Stop the Steal rally. Quote, we have responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. Then Pelosi, this dimwit from California, from San Francisco, she's chiding McAuliffe over this, asking if the National Guard should be called in. Well, wait a minute. You have the authority, Nancy Pelosi, to call in the National Guard. And you're going to ask Terry McAuliffe if you should bring in the National Guard? What do you think, lady? This woman needs to retire. Or did she just retire? I can't remember. So then she continues to berate McAuliffe here in this 40-second clip, saying, quote, you're going to ask me in the middle of the thing, when they've already breached the inaugural stuff, there you go. Should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with? Hello? You knew about this, Nancy Pelosi. I'll tell you what happened here. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Because Biden won, in his basement, by the way, which is what Trump should do. Trump should go in his basement somewhere, Mar-a-Lago, I don't care where, and just campaign from there. He'd win in a landslide. And did you see today, just throwing this in the video here, because there's so much breaking news. Hunter Biden found guilty on these gun charges. Could face 25 years. So how do you like that one? We could have two convicted families here competing, or we do have two convicted families now competing, or two, Trump and then Biden's son Hunter, although Hunter isn't running for office, but you know what I'm saying. So you've got these two convicted families, quote unquote, running against each other for president. Isn't America great? So this is just too funny. So you have the ability to bring in the National Guard, but you don't do it. And I'll tell you why they didn't do it. It's because they downplayed this thing, January 6th. Because Biden won, as I was saying, they thought that nobody would show up to this rally. Because Biden won in the greatest landslide in all history. In fact, there was no history till Biden came along. Because he won in a landslide in his basement during the pandemic. That's what happened. And now they're scratching their head wondering, well, why did this thing get out of control? Because you downplayed this thing. You didn't think anybody would be there. They got caught with their pants down. That's what happened. They got caught with their pants down. So I thought I'd share this with you today. Nancy Pelosi caught in a lie, in a whopper, on a 40-second clip, shot by her daughter, no less, for an HBO documentary on January 6th. I think that's what it was about. How do you like that one? So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. You can follow me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can go to X, Culture Confederacy, at Culture Confed1 on X. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. And you know how we do it here. This is where the past crashes with the present. I'll catch you next time. And y'all have a great Tuesday afternoon.